Only meeting this year between these teams. We're hoping it's going to be a fun one and a great camper to Week 11 in MLS. Underway. Better than Chicago 98, better than Atlanta from a year ago. New York City, meanwhile, had gone since July with only one away loss.
New York City had come out and pressed them, tried to pin them deep, still remain calm under pressure and able to play their way up the field here.
Sweat that time able to control it as Feilhaber came flashing through. There's Sebastian Ibeagha, his center back partner this evening. Atuesta bounced back to him from Vela.
I've been impressed, John, with Atuesta.
Playing to a 2-2 draw. San Jose coming from behind. Chris Wondolowski now just 9 back of tying the all-time MLS goal-scoring record book. Montreal have lost 6 of their last 7 games. Nick Rimondo's 200th regular season win as an MLS goalkeeper as RSL beat DC United. Red Bull's 3rd straight win, giving the Rapids a 4th straight defeat last night in Denver. This time it's New York City winning the ball away. Ewing Birgit for David Villa. Mark-Anthony Kaye watching him. Birgit now. Does he have an option in the middle? Simon knocks it out. Simon barking at his teammates out for a New York City corner. Tinnerholm trying to cause a little bit of chaos in there. Simon knocked it in the air. Birgit trying to keep it in play. Dallas once more looking deep. It'll be Tinnerholm to tee it up. They scored that way in San Jose. That looks like it might have been a penalty. It looked from our angle. It came up off a hand. It's been signaled as a corner. Was holding it because if they're going to change it to a penalty, they would have to do it before the corner is taken. Again, it's Kevin Terry Jr., who we've seen a lot of recent weeks on our games. So Penso is going across to the monitor on the far side to have his own look for it. An 8-year MLS referee has been given conference championship assignments each of the last 2 years. Penalty for New York City.
Watching Atuesta right now trying to argue his case here, saying why he was moving his hand, but you can see it right there. It's his left hand. He motions towards the ball.
All of noise and bodies behind Tyler Miller. Keep him out. It's a save, but how about a rebound? A goal anyway, exactly as Joao Plata did in Salt Lake City in March. A wry smile from David Villa after career goal 402. And an early lead for New York City here in LA.
Goes down to the goalkeeper's right. He makes a great save there, Tyler Miller. He gets a good push off. He reads it all the way. And unfortunately for him, he just palms it back into a dangerous area. David Villa's first there and heads it home, making no mistake.
LAFC generated an own goal in Montreal off a corner. Only success they've had from a set piece this year. Vela's ball in. Blessing was attacking. It's another corner over Seattle and Minnesota. 1-1 draw with Dallas, but they took the lead through Steven Beitashour, LAFC. This is the first time they trailed at home. Vela caught from behind by Herrera, who's going to get a yellow card. Simon's touch wide. Feilhaber in a foot race with Ibeagha. Who's that last off? LAFC corner.
Great ball, Sean Johnson. Took the right option there. I thought he might have tried to play it out to Ben Sweat on this left side. Instead, it's a great ball out of pressure.
For Maxi Morales, Tinnerholm making a big run up the right. Instead, it's Medina. For Sweat, Villa wants it. Trying to find him. Villa with the head, looking to loop it over, and just couldn't get enough power behind that one to get it up over Tyler Miller.
Well, routinely, Bob Bradley calling out to his team, John, step up, let's go. Right now, he wants his back line to hold a higher line, but also everyone to get quicker pressure on the ball when New York is possessing it.
Further along for Beitashour. Normally at right back, now on the left tonight. Further forward for Blessing. Vela's in the middle as it's Rossi early ball. Vela missed it. Tinnerholm's header away. Kaye in traffic. It was blocked. Feilhaber rather trying to hold it in. Birgit all the way back to clear as Johnson was coming out, but Vela was pressuring. LAFC corner. We've seen Feilhaber take him from this far flag so far. It's Carlos Vela this time. He'll hook one out. Zimmerman attacking it. Dangerous, deflected in. That might have been an own goal. Regardless, it's a tying goal for LAFC. Sebastian Ibeagha might have turned that into his own net.
Really good header by Walker Zimmerman here because he just attacks it and heads it back into a dangerous area, but that's some poor defending from Ibeagha. He can't get his feet sorted out.
Now Kay.
Great play. Really good play there from Kay.
For Vela. Stood up by Alexander Ring. Gobber. Blessing. The return, Omar Gobber from the byline. Fizzing it through. Kay put it wide.
To us about yesterday of having composure in these moments in the attacking third from his time in Louisville.
Herrera now under pressure. Can Blessing escape from one and from two? Goes back for more on Morales, and Alex Ring has had enough. Flipped across for Sweat. Brought it down well on Gobber. Closed down by Blessing. Cleanly, but New York City able to keep it. Villa's touch for Sweat. First time cross from him. Easily dealt with by Gobber, although still work to do as Burgett now under pressure. LAFC able to pass out of that. Badershire trying to send Rossi on his way. What wonderful control from Diego Rossi that then it peters out and Ibeagha is able to clear. To beat that out, held in by Herrera. Morales now looking to spray it across for Tinnerholm, and Rossi intercepts.
Trying to limit that ball, the little spaces underneath.
Medina now from Herrera. Atuesta trying to close him down. Pinball there with Simon. Held in by Morales. Blessing read that well off of Collins. In for Rossi. Diego Rossi deflected. Collins, who caused the trouble, able to get his body in the way of it.
Said he likes to run at players to get it 1-against-1.
Player that Patrick Vieira told us a couple weeks ago we've not seen the best of. He's able to recover that as his pass was knocked away.
It's a high line like LAFC are playing right now, because what that does is it keeps them honest. The two center backs, Simon and Zimmerman, you have to run with him or make sure that he's offside. The next one, it's going to open up the little spaces underneath for him to come and get it.
Sweat under pressure. Failhaber and Blessing trying to wedge it away. Good strength from Sweat to keep it, though. Burgett beaten to it by Zimmerman. Blessing beaten to it by Sweat. About a response from New York City, this team that has taken some heavy defeats the last 2 years, but is not since April 23rd of 2016.
That has made them one of the best teams in the league. They've looked to possess the ball. They've looked to counterattack like this. Good step by Simon. Team sticking to their identity. I've enjoyed this one. I think it's still wide open and can go either way.
John, Stu just mentioned it's wide open, right? Well, it's not so wide open in the Eastern Conference when you look at those standings before the game.
On a daily basis, whether that be in training, and he talked about challenging himself and his coaching staff and what he learned after that loss to the New York Red Bulls and what they could have done better within the week. So hang with those teams. So it is refreshing to see that.
Atuesta playing the short for Vela. Looking to go for Rossi. David Villa was alert to it.
A black wall. Views of downtown, brand new soccer-specific stadium, and a good product on the field.
Badershire going to win that foot race to the loose ball. Earlier here in FS1, Blessing couldn't quite react to that loose ball. Zimmerman stooping low and able to knock it away from David Villa. Body language from him right now. Gobber down the line. Rossi in chase. Collins there. And a goal kick. Villa. It's a piggyback ride from Zimmerman there.
They're not pressing as a unit because it was too easy for Benny Failhaber there to take 5 New York City players out of the play with one pass.
Vela outside of the foot. Gobber's cross. Rossi tight angle. Collins got the touch. This one is a corner for LAFC. Blessing. Collins trying to get out there on him. Blessing inside looking for Failhaber. Broken up by Tinnerholm. Another LAFC corner. Morales read well that cut inside. Now did Vela leave that leg out to prevent the counter? It wouldn't have mattered because Chris Penso was in the process of blowing the whistle for halftime. We get the second half underway. No changes for either side of the break. Looking to reset now for Atuesta. Atuesta's driven ball. Simon trying to get his head to it. Ibeagha did once more. Burgett took a bump there from Rossi, spotted by Chris Penso.
Exploit them, are getting their wingers to come inside a little bit more.
Villa challenging in the air. Zimmerman heads away. More positive message than Patrick Vieira would have had at halftime last week. Field players if he could against the Red Bulls. Blessing, he's got Kay continuing his run. Brings it inside instead. Now clips it in for Mark Anthony. Kay looking to shoot. Couldn't get it down. Actually played for Bob Bradley at Staubach. Not in town yet. They're hoping to have him available for next weekend, perhaps in Portland. Tinnerholm back for Morales. Back for Morales. No, it's Villa that hit it. It's just wide. Ring digs it out for New York City. And that's out for a New York throw. In time to be a part of Costa Rica's World Cup, which could keep him out in total for even as many as 10 games for LAFC. Atuesta wins the ball cleanly. Got it away for Feilhaber. Feilhaber holding it up for Rossi. Rossi laying it back inside. Herrera is able to get it clear for Medina, and Laurent Simon picked it up. Now he'll thread it across for Blessing. Vela's making his way towards the goal. Blessing cutting it back inside. Latif Blessing deflected wide by Ring. LAFC corner number 8 of the game. LAFC yet to score in front of their supporters so far here at Bank of California Stadium. Blessing trying to get on the end of that, as was Zimmerman. They got each other's way. Major League Soccer continues on Unimas, returning Sunday. Chicago Fire facing off against the Houston Dynamo, 4 Eastern on Unimas. Here's Villa quickly from Morales. David Villa back into the middle. Morales got a foot on it, but put it over the bar.
This is off his boot. What a chance.
They thought they were coming forward again, but Feilhaber knocked it away. Kay getting out of 1v3 pressure. Herrera, Morales taking it himself, and Miller happy to see that flare wide of his goal. Goal of it might have been clipped by Blessing. Here's Gauber now. Straight to the feet of Ring. Atuesta didn't see Villa coming. And now Feilhaber's cross looking for Kay, knocked down by Sweat. Will it be Le General or will it be Vela? It'll be Simon, took a deflection wide, and the fans thought that was going in.
Absolutely strikes the post, and they did put an extra man in the wall. Took the post and our camera.
Zimmerman tried to knock it down. Villa kept it. Zimmerman able to recover. Villa is furious. Atuesta across for Rossi. Gobert sending it in. Kay was in there. Vela! First to react to the loose ball. LAFC have come from behind to take the lead.
Well, it's a good build-up initially, and it starts with Carlos Vela. Just moving the ball side to side, very patient, and put the ball in a dangerous spot and see what happens. New York City failed to clear it. And look at that little hip signal there from Carlos Vela. It's something slight, but it sends off the defender so much. Ring just gambles. Lovely little finish from Carlos Vela. At that point, Sean Johnson has to guess, opens it up, and on the right foot, smashes home his 6th goal of the season.
Born in Switzerland, raised in Austria to parents from Libya. They said this wonderful start to life and then a hamstring injury. Make sure he's got a full season of health. Vela got around Tinnerholm, got around Herrera. Vela into the middle looking for Kay. Beitashour looking to reset. Oh, that would have been something really special.
They're pouring numbers into the attack. They're feeling good, a lot of confidence. But David Villa is just hanging out.
Here they come again. Rossi from Gauber. Rossi's cross for Vela. How about Blessing? He mishit it. Had a wide open net. To Johnson anyway. Ebenezer Ofori will be the next man up for New York City. Morales looking for Medina. Beitashour had to get to that. Villa though picks it up. David Villa options either side. It'll be Tinnerholm picks it up. Took a touch off Beitashour. Miller scrambling, got a hand to it. It's back in off the other side of the bar for a tying goal from Ismail Tajuri-Shradi. Back from injury, back to scoring goals, and it's 2-2 here in LA.
Exactly what he wanted it to do. Getting his fullbacks further up the field, getting more numbers into the attack. Tinnerholm gets involved. Really good pass here from David Villa. Takes a nasty deflection. And Tyler Miller, who is backpedaling, can't deal with it. And Tajuri-Shradi at that back post follows up the play. And what a finish it is still from a tight angle with Gabor in his face pressuring him. smashing it off the underside of the crossbar. Good finish, but Patrick Vieira taking the gamble.
Lee Wynn among them. Vela crowded out, no foul there. 3v2 if they can go fast enough. Kay's trying to catch up. Villas-Berger to his left. How about Jesus Medina? Blocked save. Tyler Miller made himself big off his line. He's gone back down in some pain.
Exactly what New York City want. They come out, they press, they win the ball back. The weight on the pass from David Villa is excellent. It allows him to take it first time. But credit to Tyler Miller, he doesn't go down. He knows that Medina wants to just try and lift this one over it.
Third most fouled player in MLS since 2012. Number 4 on that list. The man who replaces him, Lee Wynn. Second all time for the New England Revolution. Having made the deadline day move from the Revs. So 2 quick subs for LA. They got 1 left. New York City have 2 moves they can make. Yangel Herrera through traffic, and that took a deflection wide. Now it's Villa running forward. Berger running with him. He's got an option wide as well. David Villa met by Simon, got it away for Inga Berger. It's just wide. It did take a touch out for a corner. And here comes the corner. Tinnerholm will tee it up through traffic. A save by Miller, cleared away by Zimmerman. Herrera, good little move to Juri Schradi. Got away from Atuesta. Herrera. Gobber the defender. Herrera. Comfortable save from Miller. Number 4 of the night. Medina knocked away by Harvey. Zimmerman looking long on a rope for Carlos Vela. Ofori the defender. Support from Wynn. Vela, can he find him? Not Wynn. How about Blessing? Laying it back off for Kay. Couldn't get enough behind it. Tinnerholm, second time in quick succession. He's down in pain as he threw his body into it. And another LAFC corner. Blessing will chase it down. Blessing weaving its way around. Latif Blessing cutting it back. Now heading off for Vela. Vela fires. Saved by Johnson. His first save tonight. Simon follows up. Took a deflection. Another LAFC corner.
Well, this is Gobber. He just keeps the play alive. Put it up in a dangerous area. Simon going for the Cristiano Ronaldo bicycle kick there. But Latif Blessing does so well. Just good feet in tight spaces. And then nope, the shot's not on. Good composure to find Vela, who just hits it towards that back post.
Vela once again. Simon went down to the heap. Gobber into the stands.
But Villa always a threat. Such a clever player, and even just the simplest of things of knowing when the pass is on and executing it in such a good time.
Monterita on the far side to Juri Schradi. Zimmerman comes to meet him. Monterita once more. Now his cross. Herrera waiting for it. Up in the air. Miller stays at home. Berget off the chest. A hack at it from Herrera. And a clearance from Simon. To be at their best physically from the cross-country trip. Do they have enough left for the tank? Rossi from Vela. Diego Rossi on the turn. Clipping it back in. Vela attacking. Tipped over the bar by Johnson. Looked innocuous at first. And then Vela had enough in his legs. Three balls left, right, and center. Vela, Gobber on the overlap. Vela on the deck. Rossi on the turn. Can he get back to it? He was closed down. It's wide across the face of goal. Monterita, good move on Rossi. To Juri Schradi. Able to keep it on Gobber. The return. Monterita onside. Off of K. New York City corner. Now here it comes. From Tajuri Schradi into the mixer, and the header is wide.
This would be quite the plot twist.
All eyes on Chris Penso, who ends the game.